right, I'm here with Joe Bruno. Just completed our nutrition challenge. So, what did we get done in the last 5 weeks?
I lost 9.7 pounds, so basically 10. 2.1% body fat and 6.6 pounds of body fat mass.
All right. What was your favorite part of the challenge?
I think the accountability at the end of the night, like tracking the score,
Okay.
just knowing that I accomplished, what I was supposed to do each day.
Okay. Fill in the blank. I'm blank with my results.
Please.
All right. Before signing up with the nutrition challenge, what were you hoping to accomplish?
What I just read off at the beginning: lose weight, lose body fat, and not lose too much muscle, which I didn't really.
All right. How long was that been a goal for you?
What do you mean?
So, like, you were looking to lose body fat.
Oh.
Like, was this just
always?
Yeah.
And this is kind of like kickstarts it, so I can continue it on my own for a while.
Okay. Why is that important to you?
Just to be healthy, live.
Okay. Have you tried doing this in the past?
I have, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the results are there.
Okay.
So if I need like a fix, this is it.
So you decided the nutrition challenge. What was the driving force behind doing the nutrition challenge for you?
Just to get myself back on the right track as far as nutrition and holding myself accountable. It's easy to talk about it, but unless you have the actual accountability and checking it every night, it's tough to get started and stay with it.
So on the accountability side, I keep hearing you going back to it. What makes this different than being on your own? I know that you're saying the accountability, but how do we help you keep accountable?
The support is there, and just knowing every day you have to do that. Not for the points. I don't care about the points per se, but just knowing going through each meal, like I measured it. I didn't veer off on the carb section, so it's good to keep the momentum going afterwards now.
When you say the carb section, what was like your main carb source for this round?
Most of the time, fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. On that, tell us a little bit about the plan that you had to follow.
I had 4 meals, but one of them, I guess the focus wasn't much weight loss. One of them was a protein shake during and immediately after a strength workout, and then a meal within an hour that was more carbs than normal.
Okay. Did you experience any obstacles or doubts along the way?
No.
Aside from the results you read off, the weight loss, the body fat percentage, the body fat mass, what else do you consider like a result of the nutrition challenge that wasn't like one of these numeric kind of things?
I think just the positive momentum now. I'm good to do this for a while. I did last year. I got sick in December. Holidays came, kind of fell off. But now, when you have the results that I did, it's good to keep the momentum, and you don't want to, veer off and not care anymore.
What are you most proud of as far as accomplishing for this one?
I think just sticking with it the whole time, not having a day or two where I say, screw it, I'm not going to follow my plan. So,
cake.
Yeah, exactly. I turned on some dessert. So.
Okay, all right. Hey, that's sometimes that's the rough one to where you guys sit there and just go,
sorry.
So, how do you think moving forward you're going to, now let's just say this weekend, hey Joe, here's some cake.
I think like the 80-20 rule, kind of like have a couple not want to say cheat meals, but not as strict as far as the carbs. Like the protein and veggies I'm fine with. It's just the carbs going desserts or bread or something.
Okay. All right. So you think now just you're going to stay more towards like that, if I can
stabilization.
If I can maintain that 80% of the time spot on, that other 20%, or like sometimes we'll say the 80-10-10 rule kind of thing. If I veer off,
but know that I have the plan in place to maintain.
There's a Joe Bruno who's sitting at home, the same situation you were 7-ish weeks ago. What do you say to them?
I think this is a no-brainer to do. It's not like a diet. like people like, oh, like, say, oh, he's on diet. Like, not on diet. It's like a different like plan, or even like almost like lifestyle. You know, you're not giving something up. You still have carbs. You still have whatever.
So on this plan, if you wanted to have that piece of cake, you could, and fit it and just make it fit in. It's just the fact that you're going to just have a much smaller piece of cake than
it's not as enjoyable.
Yeah.
So why even have like that bad experience? Not bad, you know what I mean? Not bad experience. But.
All right. Cool. Thanks.